Welcome back. We're back in Star Wars The Old Republic on our Sith Warrior playthrough. Here with Acolyte Frodrick. Last time, we just spoke to Overseer Treble, so we're going to go speak to Jailer Nash down the hall over here. I guess I'm going to do my login reward here. Just claim all our login rewards. Cool. Okay, these are skill things that I don't really have access to at the moment, so we'll just ignore those for now. That seems to be trash. Okay, yes, let's go talk to Jailer Nash.
One more chirp from you, little bird, and you'll regret it.
Chirp, chirp, chirp. Ow, jerk. If you don't like that, just say so. I can do other animals too. Dire cat, frog dog, quaking monkey lizard, you name it.
I'm Jailer Nash. I run these cells and slave pits. You're the Acolyte Tremel sent for the test, right? He thinks highly of you.
That's good to hear. I want to do well.
You should know this situation is highly unusual. Normally an Acolyte goes off-will for the interrogation. Overseer Tremel had these three shipped in for you. He thinks you're the next coming of Exar Kun, but you ought to know, Tremel ain't the only one paying attention to you. Now, these three prisoners have been transferred here for your inspection. You gotta interrogate them as needed, and then decide their fate. The convicted are usually executed, or given a trial by combat to see if they're worthy. Whatever you decide, you will be the one to carry out the sentence.
As it should be.
Fine. Let's get started. This one on the left.
You freaks aren't getting anything new out of me. Just do whatever you're gonna do.
Let me make this plain as day. If you don't cooperate, I will kill you.
I'm not afraid to die.
Impudent to the last. As I was saying, she was sent to kill an Imperial spy in the Yavin system. Throughout her torture, she maintained that she was hired anonymously.
Get it through your damn head! I had no idea he was Imperial, and I don't know who hired me.
Regale me with the details of your operation. What was your chosen form of murder?
I didn't kill him. I was caught before I could pull it off.
The point is, she doesn't deny the charge. So now you must decide. Execution or trial by combat. Which do you choose?
She deserves to die. I'll kill her where she stands.
Be my guest.
Just get it over with.
She faced her death well.
I spit on her remains.
Please, I am a
Okay.
fellow Sith. Spare me the assassin's ignoble fate. Grant me a trial by combat, I beg you.
Oh, you want to fight? You don't actually think you can beat me, do you?
This part of Waste is Davotech, once a valued Sith champion, until he botched an important mission and caused 1,000 Imperial deaths. Now look at him.
I served faithfully for 24 years. Then one mistake, and they threw me away. Now I have been left here to rot. Please, let me feel the weight of a weapon once more.
I will grant your wish. A warrior should die with his boots on.
My thanks, young warrior.
This should be entertaining. Well, he didn't put up much of a fight, did he?
Easy.
I've fought fiercer colds.
Well, this last prisoner's a bit of a puzzle. He's called Breg, and he's a jittery little wretch, suspected of supplying forged documents to Republic agents. Strangely enough, he maintains his innocence, despite being severely tortured.
Nebaga imana, naki naya, bila maknam unya kamna lebek.
Come on, who would go to all the trouble of setting you up?
Nibikak nakamak. Nebaga imana, naki naya, bila maknam unya kamna lebek.
He's never wavered from that line. And the evidence is circumstantial. I suppose it's actually possible he didn't do it. So, what do you decide?
This matter is beneath me. Throw him back in his cell.
Karipaka yang naya, harakam serk mera.
Well, I guess it's back to solitary for him. Well, that's that. You're an interesting one, kid. I can see why people are keeping tabs on you. Head back to Overseer Tremel. See what he thinks of your choices.
Not strong enough for the tombs. I have seen to that.
Is this everything?
Everything Lord Renning was able to obtain, yes.
Then run back to your master in the beast pens before I cut you in half. Sorry to make you wait, Acolyte. These interruptions are incredibly annoying. On to the business at hand, your test in the jails. First, the assassin, Solentz. She attempted to kill an Imperial spy, but was unaware of her client's affiliation. You killed her in cold blood. Why?
She failed her assignment. I do not abide failures.
No, but you can always turn someone's failure into personal profit. Never waste a potential resource. A trained assassin who demonstrated fortitude and amorality. The Empire could have utilized her skills. Now, Devotek, the failed warrior, why grant his wish for a trial by combat?
I needed to discover for certain that he was no longer useful.
That holds some merit, but it should have been obvious he was far past any use. Devotek was an utter waste of space. Once something is no longer useful, it should be eradicated. Remember that. Now the forger who maintained his innocence. You refused to deal with him. Explain.
I ignore gnats and puddles of water. Must I explain that as well?
Yes. In fact, you do. Deciding not to engage is sloppy. You left the issue in limbo. Things fall through the cracks when they are disregarded. No matter how insignificant something seems, be definitive. You must always be thinking and considering every angle. Aside from a strong and skilled sword arm, that will be what impresses Darth Barris the most. In each situation, you failed to find the path of the thinking Sith. If we have any hope of you supplanting Vemrin in Darth Barris's eyes, you must improve quickly.
I'll try harder, Overseer, I promise.
If you don't, you're doomed. Remember that. Because I forced you into the Academy ahead of schedule, Darth Barris will be predisposed to judging you severely. And by severely, I mean fatally. Now, we must hurry to your next trial. Every moment that passes, we risk discovery before we're ready. In the caverns of Mark Aragnos is the beast he left to guard his legacy. Go there, sit among the flames, and wait for the beast to come for you.
Sounds like a good opportunity for violence.
Hold nothing back. This creature is doom itself. Return to the Valley of the Dark Lords, and find the tomb of Mark Aragnos. I'll see you when the beast is slain. Good luck.
Cool, I got a new offhand. And this is a XP bonus. Nice. Alright. Let's head out to the tomb of the Valley of the Dark Lords. Okay, looks like there is a side quest over here. Let's go interact.
Stand and account for yourself, Acolyte. Let's see what you're made of. I look at you, and I wonder, Are you among the truly loyal, or do you hide treason in your heart?
I am heir to a great Sith bloodline. How dare you even ask such a question of me?
I do what the Emperor commands me to. Your special heritage does not place you above suspicion, nor should it. Intelligence reports indicate this valley shelters traitors. Acolytes who seek to destroy our Emperor's carefully built order and replace it with their own weak-minded heresies.
They hide among the faithful and obedient. But make no mistake, they will destroy us all, given the chance.
We've watched as the traitors scuttle about this valley and plot against us. We know their faces and their names. It is the Emperor's will that the sands of Korriban be slaked with the blood of these traitors. Prove your allegiance by executing them.
It will be a great honor to serve you, my lord.
And in serving me, you serve the Emperor. Remember that, as you exterminate those vermin in the valley.
I'll give you the means to identify the traitors. Eliminate enough of them to prove your loyalty. Then return to Inquisitor Arzanan.
I'll be watching your progress with great interest. Go now. See that the Emperor's will be done.
All of these are traitors.
I watched you deal with those traitors. Well done. That was an impressive display of loyalty. Take this reward as a token of the Emperor's favor, and wear this badge. It marks you as a defender of our Empire.
Stay vigilant. Our enemies lurk where you least expect them.
Ooh, we got some new boots for that. Alright. I do have some junk to go to sell, so I'm gonna go sell that really quick.
Do you require medical attention? Displaying all authorized destinations. Travel route is confirmed.
Zoom out a little bit here and take a look around. Oh, I heard something. I believe there is a holocron. Holocrons are like little world items that you can interact with and gain some permanent stat boosts for your account. I thought I heard one for a brief moment. Well, I can probably look for that stuff later. We are here to talk to this person. Well, we're not here to talk to this person, but there is... Oh, is there a quick travel station nearby? Yeah, I should probably go unlock that. I'll unlock that in a second. Let's talk to Lord Renning.
A fresh young acolyte come to view my experiments. Good. I trust the sight of a messy operating table doesn't disturb you?
I have no fear of dead things.
All fine and good, but lack of fear and genuine interest are not the same. This used to be a Tukata, the hound-like creatures infesting Korriban's tombs. On the surface, nothing special. But I alone can see this creature is an expression of pure dark side energy. Aggression made manifest.
If you're the only one who can see, maybe it isn't there.
The ignorant often question the perceptions of the wise. You require enlightenment.
The Force is alive. It expresses its will in the physical world. This Toccata was one such form.
Are we another of these forms?
Sith are the highest manifestation of the Force's will. I've dissected hundreds of Toccata, forging a direct connection to the dark side. Each beast I examine advances me toward perfect unity. I now stand at a new frontier, but find myself thwarted. My most perfect specimen, a Toccata mutant, escaped to the tombs before I could analyze it.
Perhaps I could help recover your specimen.
Yes, I was hoping as much. My apprentice, Melora, saw which tomb the mutant beast fled into. Find out what she knows, assist me, and you will be rewarded.
I'll speak with Melora and do whatever is necessary, my lord.
You found a great calling in my service. I trust you appreciate that.
Okay, let's talk to his apprentice, Melora.
Seeking Lord Renning's lost pet, are you? Don't waste your time. That fool's research is pointless.
Tell me how you know this.
My master is insane. Wasn't it obvious when you spoke to him? Renning deludes the Dark Council into believing he's advancing Sith knowledge. The truth is, he wastes the Empire's time and resources dissecting mindless animals. But if his experiments were discredited, he would be banished, and I would be rewarded.
What am I supposed to do about it?
Look, just a minor alteration to the mutant Toccata's brain would allow me to reveal my master as a fraud. Bring me the brain before delivering it to Lord Renning, and I'll make it worth your while.
I might be interested.
Perfect. Then we have an agreement. The mutant Toccata escaped to the tomb of Mark of Ragnos. It's much larger than the others, so it's easy to spot. Return to me with the brain before you see Lord Renning, and I'll take care of the rest.
It's interesting, because, if you have to alter the brain, right, in order to make it appear fraudulent in his research, then that means that his research is credible? Otherwise, you wouldn't need to do anything. You could just wait for it to fuck up on, like him to fuck up on his own, but yeah, I don't know. She just seems, I don't know, kind of, scheming, which, I mean, it's a Sith, so that makes sense, but it seems ill-advised to, stick around with her. So, we'll see. I don't know what the difference between, like, that quest and this quest is, because this quest has got, like, a dashed line.
Sergeant Garrus, turns out the rumors were true. Some of the sentries we lost down here aren't dead. They lost their minds, just like the Acolytes. Doesn't mean we're going to have any easier a time getting the research supplies back, though. The crates are secured with multi-locks. If we're going to open these things without frying the contents, we'll need to get all the sentries' code cylinders back. I don't think negotiation is an option. The men aren't keen to take down their old comrades, but we'll do what we can. Once we have the code cylinders, we'll crack open the supply crates and get back. Tavon out.
Oh, and there is a bonus for clearing these guys out of here. Alright, well, let's just go kill a bunch of them then. Leveled up. Just tell me about the bonus objectives. Alright, we got 2 new abilities here. Force Scream, which does some damage and stuns enemies that are weak. But let's try out these two new things here. Jump in there. Growl at them. Fantastic. Drop some new armor. Hell yeah. So this is going to increase my mastery and endurance and my armor. It lowers a couple of my other stats. Alright. I gotta drop some glows. And they're only better as armor, they're not really better for the stat gain, so we're just not gonna worry about them. Got some new pants, which are the same, but they have less stats on them, so we'll just ignore that for now. Easy. Four Academy Guards. I skittle. Where is this last code cylinder? There it is. Okay, we've got a bonus here to defeat these guys, so let's just take them out. Alright. Okay, so, yep, my objective is through here. So I mentioned in a previous episode that I had been listening to, and I've already read the Darth Bane series of books for Star Wars, and oh, hi. And it deals with, at one point, him being on Korriban, but it is much later in the timeline than this game takes place. So all of these tombs and everything have been ransacked. Oh yeah, it wants us to explore the galaxy here. Yep. all these tombs have been ransacked. There's no more power left on Korriban, and it's very disappointing to Bane, and actually drives him further away from the Sith Order of that time and its teachings. I would seriously recommend it if you're a fan of Star Wars to go read those books, the Darth Bane series, because they're very good. Okay, let's talk to Lord Renning. I don't think I'm going to give you the brain. You want to change it so that he fails, but it seems
I'm
like
running
he
out
might
of patience.
not
Have
fail.
you finally acquired the mutant Tukata brain, or should I send someone else?
I have what you asked for.
Ha! Wonderful. Let me see it.
You won't have any complaints.
Look at the mottling along the frontal lobe. Oh, I can't wait to analyze this.
You've done me a great service, but now I must continue my research. If there's nothing else?
Oh yeah, by the way, your apprentice wanted me to betray you, but she seems weak, so you should crush her.
Melora asked me to sabotage your experiment.
Is that so? Melora, if you can't show my work the appreciation it deserves, there's no place for you as my apprentice.
Wait, Master. It's a lie. I haven't betrayed you.
I know the truth when I hear it, Melora. I'm releasing you from my service. Eventually.
Master, please, stop! No!
My dear, the pain for you is only beginning. Take your reward and leave. Melora and I have much to discuss.
Perhaps I could be of assistance.
I appreciate your kind offer, but I prefer to handle this myself. Farewell.
We got another XP boost, but we're currently on one, so it doesn't really matter. We get a new hat. New hat! Alright. So yes, there are light side and dark side options in conversations, which make you go to certain dark side or light side levels. And there are certain items that have level requirements for this, so like you have to be a certain amount of dark side corrupt or light side pure. Alright, we've got this hat, which is a dumb hat, so we're going to hide that hat. It's an unnecessary hat. Truly, truly is. Okay, we have this other quest out here to turn back in. It wants me to take the supplies back over there. Okay, well, I'm heading that way, I think. We'll go do that. Alright, I want you to take me over here so I can get this fast travel point unlocked. Oh, you see that down there? I believe that that is a holocron. Yeah. I need to figure out how to get up there. How to get to the
Hey,
holocron.
friend.
There's a mission.
If you're headed out by the Tukata, Lord Varison is paying actual credits for bone marrow samples. Varison's doing some sort of experiment for Lord Renning. The less details we know, the better, I'm sure.
It's supposed to be to collect bone marrow samples. Alright. I hear it up there mocking me. Let's go get it.
Ah, more bone marrow samples. Lord Renning will be pleased. You may go.
Just some XP. Oh, level up again. Nice. Alright, here it is, our first holocron. Oh, sorry, datacron. Be on the lookout for another holocron. I thought I heard one. Yep, I saw it. That might be one as well. I'm not sure what that glowing light is. Alright, Sergeant Garrus.
Yes, can I help you with something? Hold on. Are those the research supplies we were after? I'd given up on them days ago. You've no idea how much I appreciate this. Some of these chemicals take months to manufacture. Not much use to you, but vital to us. Thank you. You're welcome to use some of our equipment as compensation. I'll make sure to mention you to the commander.
Cool. Some credits and XP. Here it is, another datacron. This is going to improve our endurance. It would appear to be somebody's rocket trail from like their rocket boots or like their jetpack or something. But it's permanently stuck there, so I'm wondering if somebody just kind of glitched a little bit.
A word of advice. Don't enter the tombs alone. Travel in numbers. Take plenty of weapons.
It appears that there's a quest here that is grayed
I
out.
can be no help to you.
Unavailable missions. Ah, it will become available at a higher level. I saw this one. It's like a little repeatable mission that we can try and do later. Alright, that'll be the end of this episode. I thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.